Imagine someone tells you, I make $100,000 a year. What do you picture? A nice apartment, a good car, restaurants whenever you want, a comfortable life, maybe even financial freedom. But here's the strange part. In America today, someone can make six figures and still feel broke. Not because they're irresponsible, not because they don't work hard, and sometimes not even because they spend that much. So how can someone make $100,000 a year and still feel like they can't get ahead? The answer isn't just inflation. It's something much more powerful: psychology. Think about two people. Both make $100,000 a year. The first person gets a raise from $70,000 to $100,000. The second person has always made $100,000. Who do you think feels richer? You might assume they're equal, but they're not. The first person remembers what life felt like at $70,000. The second person has already built a lifestyle around $100,000. And that's where the trap begins. Because humans don't judge money in absolute terms. We judge it relative to what we've become used to. Transition. When you get your first good salary, everything feels exciting. You move into a better apartment. You buy a better phone. You eat at better restaurants. Maybe you upgrade your car. At first, it feels like you're becoming successful. And technically, you are. But then something strange happens. Those things stop feeling luxurious. They become normal. Your expensive apartment becomes just where I live. Your $700 phone becomes just my phone. Your $500 restaurant bill becomes just dinner. And your brain quietly moves the finish line. This is called hedonic adaptation. You get something better, you enjoy it, then your brain gets used to it. And suddenly, you need something even better to feel the same excitement. Insight. This is why a person making $50,000 can sometimes feel financially comfortable, while someone making $150,000 can feel constantly stressed. Realization. The difference isn't always income, it's the lifestyle attached to that income. Imagine your salary increases by $30,000. Sounds amazing. But then you move into a more expensive apartment. Your car payment increases. You start eating out more. You take more expensive vacations. You upgrade your lifestyle, and before you realize it, that extra $30,000 is gone. Your income increased, but your feeling of being rich didn't. And there's another problem: psychology. Everyone around you is becoming your benchmark. You don't compare your life to the average person. You compare it to the people you see. Your coworker gets a new BMW. Your neighbor buys a bigger house. Someone from college posts a vacation in Italy. Someone online shows a luxury apartment in Manhattan. And suddenly, your perfectly good life starts looking ordinary. You have a $50,000 car, but someone else has a $100,000 car. You live in a nice apartment, but someone else owns a house. You make six figures, but someone online claims they make $500,000. Your brain doesn't say, I'm doing well. It asks, why am I behind? And social media makes this problem even worse, because you're not seeing reality, you're seeing highlights. You see the vacation, not the credit card bill. You see the Lamborghini, not the financing. You see the beautiful house, not the mortgage. You see the successful business, not the years of failure behind it. But your brain compares your real life with someone else's highlight reel. And that comparison can make almost anyone feel poor. Now here's the most dangerous part. When people feel financially behind, psychology, they often try to look financially ahead. That's why status spending is so powerful. A better car, a bigger house, designer clothes, expensive restaurants, luxury vacations. Not necessarily because people need these things, but because these things communicate something. I've made it. The problem? Looking rich and being rich are completely different games. One requires spending money, the other requires keeping it. Think about this. A person who earns $120,000 and spends $118,000 has a very different financial life from someone who earns $80,000 and spends $55,000. Observation: the first person looks richer. The second person may actually be building more wealth, because wealth isn't what you can afford to buy. Wealth is what you can afford not to buy. That's a very different definition. And this is why the $100,000 milestone can be psychologically dangerous, because people think, once I make six figures, I'll finally relax. But when they reach it, the brain creates another number: $120,000, then $150,000, then $200,000, then $300,000. Realization: there is always another level. And if your definition of enough keeps moving, you can spend your entire life chasing a number that never makes you feel safe. So, what's the solution? It isn't necessarily making less money. It's learning the difference between income and lifestyle. Income is how much money comes in. Lifestyle is how much money your brain believes you need. And those two numbers can become very different. The goal isn't to stop enjoying your money. It's to make sure your lifestyle doesn't automatically consume every raise you receive. Because if every increase in income creates an equal increase in spending, you haven't actually bought freedom. You've just bought a more expensive version of the same life. So, the next time someone tells you, "I make $100,000 a year," don't immediately assume they're rich. And don't assume they're struggling either. The real question is, how much of that income do they actually control? Wisdom: because earning more money can improve your life. Contrast: but knowing when you have enough can change it completely. Reflection: and maybe that's the real definition of being rich. Not having everything you want, but reaching the point where you no longer need more to feel like you're enough.